the sword, the pole. I got it. How you gon' survive if I leave full of hoes? The pounds, the tons, the white, the keys. Can't nobody tell me I ain't living like a G.
Peace, y'all. Top of the top. You already know how it's going down. You know what it is, and you definitely know who it is, man. It's your main man, your dog, your guy, Hood and all that, and you are now checking out a new episode of Hip Hop with Hood, where we discuss everything hip hop. You know what I need you to do, man. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for your boy. Show me a little bit of love. You know it helps me out in the algorithm. Definitely appreciate each and every last one of y'all. All right. With that being said, we go jump straight into this. So check this out, man. I'm not sure if it took place yesterday, but this is when I heard it. Audio from a prison call from one of the biggest and most legendary OGs of Queens, New York, which is Supreme Mcgriff, surfaced online, right? Now, on this call, he spoke about, a lot of remarks that his son made. And we're going to get into that. But before I even dive into, the things that the OG said, let me just start by saying RIP to Irv Gotti. You know what I'm saying? Irv Gotti was a giant in the music industry, despite what anybody may say. Anybody that says otherwise, shame on them. The things that he contributed to the game can never be overlooked. He was responsible for some of the biggest names in the game, and he played an intricate part in a lot of people's careers, you know what I'm saying? And it's beyond unfortunate that he passed away. We all gotta go sometime and all that, but it's just so unexpected, and my condolences goes out to his family, and RIP to him, you know what I'm saying? So we all know that 50 made a post on his Instagram, right? Speaking about Irv Gotti, he put up a picture of himself smoking a cigar after the news of Irv Gotti passing, and then he said, smoking on that Irv pack. God bless him. And before the news was released that he passed away, I think the day before that, he made another post saying that, damn, I wanted him to watch my movie or some shit like that, some crazy shit, some real distasteful shit, you know what I'm saying? Which led Supreme's son, Supreme Jr., to making a few comments on his Instagram, right? Now, the things that Supreme Jr. said obviously was, came from an emotional space, you know what I'm saying? So I can't fault him for the things that he said. I can't say if he was right or wrong. I don't have no dog in that fight. But a few things that he said was, now, what if I made a post saying that I was smoking on your mom's or smoking on your grandfather or something like that? You know what I'm saying? And that was obviously in response to the post 50 made about smoking on an Irv pack. And then he also said that 50 was going to suffer excruciating and painful and lonely death and all that other type of shit. I may not be saying the right things word for word, but he said something to that degree, right? And he also said a lot of other things, but basically it was in defense of Irv Gotti, you know what I'm saying? And his family. Now, clearly his father wasn't in agreement with the things that he was saying, or in the fashion of which he decided to respond. You know what I'm saying? Because he, took it upon himself to make a call from prison and to speak on it. Now, I'm going to play this audio of his father, which is Supreme Mcgriff. And before I even play it, just let me say this. I do not own the rights to this audio. It's only going to be played for fair use purposes only. Again, I do not own the rights to this audio. It's only being played for fair use purposes only. All right? So let's take a listen to this, y'all.
Due to recent events, the elevation to a place of peace and rest for my brother and friend, Irv Gotti, and the buffoonish display of my son, Kyle Robinson, I am forced to make a public statement in defense of Irv and his family. I do not indulge in idle chit-chat. When I speak, I have something to say. Kyle Roberson does not speak for Irv or Irv's family, nor does he speak for me or my nephew, Gerald Prince Miller. I was disgusted when I heard about the things he said as far as representing Irv's family. I regret having to take these steps, exposing his lies and fraud. But as a man, you call out those who make inappropriate or false statements. No one gets a pass. I would not be who I am if I favored him simply because he's my son. He is my son, and I love him. But I will never condone or associate with his conduct and behavior on the internet. I let him know men don't argue and beef behind a mic on the internet. Real men move in silence. He had a choice, me or the net. He made his choice. And until he forsakes the clown show, which is the internet, I will never speak or associate with him, especially when he makes veiled threats talking about we. Who is we? Prince and myself do not promote threats of violence. We different. We are masters of self-defense. If you ain't talking about positivity or growth and goals, keep your mouth shut. That goes for everybody. Rest in peace, little bro. And mourn in peace the entire Lorenzo family. If a person refuses to learn, leave that person alone. I gotta go.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. I can't sit here and say that I personally was expecting to hear from Supreme on this matter. You know what I'm saying? We all know how cool him and Irv Gotti was, and how close they was and all that. But you know, that didn't necessarily mean that he was going to speak out publicly about, you know, the demise of Irv. So, like I said, I wasn't expecting that. But the things that he said about his son, that was beyond shocking. You know what I'm saying? But hey, he's an honorable man. He's a well-respected man, and he's entitled to feel the way he feels, and the way he carries himself is the way that a real G and a real man is supposed to carry himself, and you can't do nothing but respect that. Now, his son seemingly responded to hearing that audio. He posted something on his live story on Instagram. He didn't say anything, but he, like I said, he posted something that lets you know that he heard what was said. He posted in his live stories, I love you too, Pops. So clearly that was in response to his Pops, because during this audio you could hear his Pops saying that he loved his son. So he said, I love you too, Pops. And then he posted something else with a few broken hearts emojis with a song playing that clearly spoke about a father and a son. So obviously the message was received. Man, I don't know. This is like a real touchy and delicate topic, and you know, I can't really say too much about it. But what I can say is that you know, the comments that 50 made about Irv, it was just insensitive, man. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people are gonna say, but yeah, he got shot 9 times and all. You can't tell him how to feel. And you know what? Y'all right. You can't really tell that man how to feel about none of that. But it is a such thing as going overboard and going too far. You know what I'm saying? Us being humans, you got to think about a person's family. I know y'all gonna think about. I mean, y'all gonna say, but ain't nobody care about his family when he got shot and all that. And it could go both ways, man. You know what I'm saying? You have to be able to look at things from both sides of the spectrum. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't know. Just being a human being, man, we have to do better, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything ain't funny, man. Like, for real, for real. I know that's what he does. He trolls online and all that type of shit, and people get a kick out of that and whatever, man. But just me, I just think, bruh, there's a time and place for everything, and that shit just wasn't cool, man. But let me know what you guys think about this whole situation, man. Was you shocked to hear Supreme speak on, you know, these things, or was you not shocked? And what do you think about his son? And what do you think about 50's posts about the late Irv Gotti. You know what I'm saying? Drop a comment in the comment section below. Make sure you like this video, subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And until next time, man, appreciate y'all.